Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening. Wherever you're joining us from in the world today, welcome. It's so good to be with you. It's nice to see you. How are you? It's been a while. I'm glad to be here with you. Tell me where you're joining us from today. Say hello in the chat if you can. We're here live on Insight Timer as well as on YouTube, and there's chats in both places that we try to stay on top of. So say hello. Hi, Alexa Clee. Good to see you, my friend. How's everything over in the UK? Hi, Esther. Good morning. Look at those emojis. A woman after my own heart. Especially the unicorns. If you can be anything other than yourself, be a unicorn. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Serenity. Oh, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Hey, Jane. Good morning. Good morning, sweet Jane. Hi, Jaybird. How are you? Oh, hope you're doing great, Jaybird. Look at those butterflies and white hearts. Definitely in my favorite column in my emoji section on my iPhone. Those get used a lot. Good morning, Esther, joining us from England. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Yes. Hi, Jill from South Florida. Where in South Florida are you? Oh, my fellow Floridians. Hope you're enjoying a little bit of cooler weather down there too. We're outside of Tampa and we are enjoying a little bit of this cold snap. So, hi Alexa. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I've missed you as well. I'm happy you're here too. I'm glad you're here. It's good to be back. Yep, Serenity's in Long Island. Yes, she is. Hi, Deborah. Good to see you from the Bay Area. Good morning. Good morning. Good early morning to you. Thank you for being with us today. Ah, Lisa Nanda. I like that. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Lisa Nanda joining us from Toronto. I hear y'all have gotten, or are about to get, or have just gotten a good amount of snow. We've just been away at a couple of retreats and was chatting with some of our Toronto friends. They were mentioning the oncoming snow, so hopefully you're staying warm. Yeah. Hi, Jane with a Y. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Aw, Jaybird, I missed you too, my friend. Sandy from Tucson. Hi, Sandy. Good morning. Good morning, Sandy. I'm glad you've joined us. I like your little cactus. It's prickly good. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Aw, Jane, thank you for your sweetness. It's good to be back. Jill, you're in Lake Worth. Yeah, rainy and coolish. Yeah, that's about what it is here, too. Probably a little cooler here than it is. We're outside of Tampa. Oh, the bulls are already kicking today. Lisa Nanda, you've got lots of snow. I love it. The bulls like it too. They're creating this kind of a white sort of pattern. It's really interesting. They're saying hello to you. The bulls are saying hello to you, Lisa Nanda. Hi, Nathan. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Oh, I hope all is well for you in Utah. It's freezing. Yes. Snow has a way of doing that, says a Floridian. It's really interesting just sitting here and absorbing what the bulls are just kind of already beginning to pick up, which is what you're bringing. So if this is your first time joining us, welcome. I'm Charlene. I'm so glad that you were here. For all of our wonderful, friendly faces that I've seen. Hi, Dorothy. Speaking of Dorothy from Scotland. I'm really curious as to what she's been baking as of late. It's good to see you. And Anita as well. Anita, it's your first time here. Welcome. It's 3:03 in the Netherlands. No snow, but it's cold. Oh, well. Well, hopefully we can bundle you up in some sonic warmth today. For all of our friends everywhere around the world joining us. So I'm really excited about this week for a variety of reasons. So it's the holidays, right? Anywhere in the world, we're coming into the holiday season. And this week here, especially in the United States, we're marching towards a day of gratitude, Thursday or Thanksgiving Day. So I thought, let's really deep dive into gratitude this week because it's such a beautiful resonance. It's something that is very easy to activate and also sometimes very easy to forget to activate. Gratitude is one of those emotions that takes us to an elevated state. It has a potential to take us to an elevated state. And it's in that state where we touch limitless possibility. But we need to have something that activates our system, that activates the way our meridians, our energy flows throughout our body, removing us from this mundane, three-dimensional kind of world that we've created, your reality, and allowing you to redefine what your reality is. It's interesting. We're often told that, no, this is one reality and this is how it is, and you go to work 9 to 5 and you get married when you're 20 and you have 2.3 children and a white picket fence or whatever. Culturally, your reality is suggested for you that it should be. But is that really real? So gratitude is one of these emotions that help us begin to activate the truth of our lives, the truth of our existence in this moment. And not just the existential idea of why am I here, what am I supposed to do, which is great, which is, that's part of developing, advancing, going on. It's also part of being human. But gratitude takes us to a point of actually bringing this greatness into our bodies in a different way. This idea of being grateful. There's a lot to that. Grateful or Greatful. They're both very interchangeable because that's what gratitude does. It elevates us. There's been lots of really incredible studies on gratitude. And so I thought, well, this week, let's kind of dive into it. So today is part 1 of a 4-part series where we're going to look at gratitude from a variety of different angles. It's kind of like looking at my ring. If you see my ring from that side, if you were to look at it from this side, you may see it slightly differently, and here it's slightly differently, and so on. But it's still all the same ring. So it's neat whenever we can actually begin to explore something that is so powerful from different perspectives. And that's what we're doing this week. Normally we really connect to what's going on in the world around us, what's going on the outside, and kind of retuning and rebalancing into that space, allowing our own personal realities to become a little bit more enhanced, a little bit more clear, a little bit more congruent with the rest of the world, so that you can just move about and flow on your merry way, right? Well, today, this week, we're going in. We're going to go inside. We're going to dig around. We're going to see what we find. We're going to see what we're ready to be like, you know what, that actually is no longer my truth. Hadn't really occurred to me until now. Or, it's kind of been bugging me that this isn't my truth. Yeah, I'm affirming it's not. Or, wow, this is my nugget. This is where I want to live. This is a vibration that I want to find myself in. So, every day is going to be a little bit different ride as we take. Today, we're journeying into the idea of gratitude for ourselves. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's one of the hardest things for me to do, is to be really, really, honestly grateful to Charleene. We're told that gratitude, and even if you look it up in the dictionary, one of the definitions of gratitude suggests that it is elicited from an outside stimulus. So a lot of times that's where we stop. But is that always the case? I beg to differ. Neuroscientists beg to differ. It's fascinating whenever we actually study the brain. The feeling of gratitude, whether it's elicited from a kindness that's shown to you or a kindness that you give out, so a connection with an outside source, or if it's just an emotion that you begin to elicit and you start to feel, oh wow, I'm just feeling this feeling. I didn't do anything. My eyes are closed. I'm feeling this feeling. There's different parts of your brain that begin to activate. And we know that when our brain activates, new neural pathways begin to fire and wire. And the more we fire and wire these neural pathways, the more we recreate your physical body, this 3D matter, right? So activating these pathways with intention, with purpose, repeatedly, helps us begin to experience life, to move through the world in a different way. You know, if you don't reestablish the firing of neural pathways, so you've started to bring synaptic connections together and the nerves are like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I know how to do this. And then you stop doing it, what do? They actually start to separate. Because then they're going to rewire for something else, right? But it's this opportunity to really bring into coherence our brain with the level of a heightened emotion like gratitude that actually reactivates energy flow in our body in a really powerful way. So I love this stuff. I'm super into it. So, so today is a little bit different, as I said. Normally, for those of you who are dear and beloved friends from many, many sessions, you know, we're like, do what you need to do, put your attention where you need it to be, lay down, stand up, whatever you want, doesn't matter. Today we're going to be a little bit more specific. So today is all about activating this feeling within our heart. Our heart, our fourth energy center, our fourth chakra, the Anahata chakra. Anahata actually means the unstruck sound, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Because how do you create a sound if there's not two things striking together, right? Just like going and creating a sound. The heart's a very powerful place. It can do that. It can go whoosh. Except I shouldn't have made a sound. It'll go and actually create a sound, create a vibration. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But we're really going to sit in this place today. So what I'd like for you to do, I invite you to find a place that's comfortable for you to sit. Ideally, it'd be nice for you to be able to have your feet on the floor. Unless you want to sit on the floor, that's okay too. If you want to have your feet on the floor, make sure that your feet are connected into the ground. So you want to have a good solid 90-degree angle between the back of your legs and your calves or lower legs. Or if you're going to sit on the ground, there's one of two options here. You may want to elevate your backside just a little bit. Put a little towel or cushion or something under your sits bones. I actually have a little tiny kitchen towel. I like to elevate just a touch. Helps us activate our body in a different way. Or you can ground into the earth. Either is fine. The trick is we want to keep our spine as straight as possible today. You see, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be activating the energy within our energy centers, our chakras, and we're going to be moving energy through them. So the straighter your spine, the more freedom for this flow. The more freedom for this flow, the more you release. Because right now we're not really concerned about the fact that the moon is transiting through Libra, so everything is very balanced and wonderful, and that's great, and it is. What I'm concerned about today is you. What do you need to feel more integrated? What do you need to step more boldly into the future that you want to create? What do you need to be the person who you are? I don't want you to be anybody else, just you. So let's see if we can't begin to activate some frequencies that'll reconnect us to a deeper sense of ourselves. Does that sound like a good plan? You game? Cool. Well, yay, hearts! Woohoo! Y'all know I love the hearts. It just made me so happy when they floated through this. Oh! They just look like little lovey birds when they fly up. I feel a lot of gratitude right now. I guess that's a very good thing. So if it's your first time joining us, let me tell you just a little bit real quick about what's in front of you. So in front of you, there's 13 chromatically tuned crystal singing bowls. Chromatically tuned just means that think you've got one octave on a piano. Think about just all the white and the black keys. Every single note in this pattern of 12 that then repeats into the next series of itself. And we have the 13th on the top because we like it to coordinate with the bottom. So this is one octave in front of you. Middle C. This note is an A. These bowls are tuned to 432 Hertz, which directly connects us to the frequency of the Earth. The Earth vibrates at about 7.83 Hertz. It fluctuates with each season, but based on wherever we are in the year, 7.83 Hertz is about what our planet vibrates at. And if we were to extrapolate that up into this particular octave, so basically to go from a pitch 7.83 Hertz, a frequency that we can't hear, up to a pitch where we can, and then kind of put it here in this pattern, it sounds like this. So Anita, that's pretty cool, huh? That's what your planet sounds like. And you may recognize it when you go and you stand, and not in the snow. I mean, maybe you could do this in the snow. God bless you if you do. But barefoot in the ground, feeling the frequency, the vibration of the Earth. This is the same tone that begins to resonate through our bodies. So this centralized tuning, the 432 Hertz, really grounds us into a very safe, secure, and familiar place, our home, the spaceship of Earth. What we do with it from there is up to us. Because the bowls are pure quartz crystal, over 99.9% quartz, quartz is highly conductive of electricity. It uses the piezoelectric effect that begins to pick up vibrations around its environment. But see, vibrations aren't always something that we hear or see. They're something that are there all the time. How else do you have Wi-Fi? So the vibrations that you're emitting from your biofields, it's one of the reasons I enjoy connecting with you and sitting with you. It really helps me connect a little bit more clearly into the resonance that you bring, which every session's different. It begins to inform what the bowls do. And then when we add the trajectory of where we're heading, today, gratitude for self, the bowls ask for certain tones to be struck or sounded in different times, in different ways, to augment our journey for the day. So this is what we're doing. So now that you are seated in whatever position, sitting up, good and tall, yeah. We're just tuning in just for a moment. Then we're going to have a little release, and then we're going to go back to this very specific tuning. So for now, just begin to take a deep breath. Inhale and hold. Hold all of that life force in your lungs. Just keep holding. As you hold that breath, allow your body to relax. Good, then exhale. Let that go. Take another deep breath in and hold that breath in. Good. As you're holding it, ask your body to relax. Any places of tension, constriction, uncertainty, anxiety, tightness, fatigue, sleepiness. Allow your body just to let that go. Good, and exhale. Good, good. Let's do that one more time. So take another deep inhale in, holding in that breath. Relaxing the body. And then hold this breath for as long as it feels comfortable for you before you release. I'll give you a moment. This is your pace right now. Some of you have really big lungs. Good. Just let it go. Well done. with this gentle awareness that you've just begun to remember and cultivate this morning, shift your attention and your focus to any place in your body that feels maybe congested, heavy, not flowing as freely as you would like. You could be experiencing a pain. It could be intense, it could be very subtle. Just find those places, and as you begin to witness them, allow them to dissipate. Some of you have your own grounding practice. I invite you to begin that now. If you don't, you may want to consider thinking, imagining, or feeling a golden cord of light that extends from the base of your spine, descending all the way down through the floor, down through the earth, all the way into the center core of the planet. As that cord arrives into the center of the earth, begin to allow it to wrap itself around and root, almost like it's grabbing this invisible connection into the planet. And as that cord wraps itself around the center of the earth, you begin to notice that your space begins to settle. You see that this cord is in this present moment, your present moment right now, with you, for you. And allow anything, any energy, which you could experience as a physical sensation, a mental image, a color, a sound, that does not feel as though it's bringing congruency or flow within your physical body. Just allow it to descend down that cord into the center of the earth. We'll just continue with this for a moment. Grounding, releasing anything you're ready to let go of. Take a deep inhale in and hold. And gently let it go. Good. Take another deep inhale in and hold. and let it go. One last deep inhale in, holding, holding, let it go. I invite you now to place one or both hands over your heart. This is our fourth energy center. The heart is the point of intersection between our lower energy centers in our physical body and our upper energy centers. It is a place of powerful coherence that, when activated, brings about miracles. It's grounded in the idea of peace, of harmony, of laughter, of love. So right now, with your hand or hands over your heart, I would just invite you to begin noticing your heartbeat. Feel the pulsation in your body. You may actually begin to feel that pulse in your hands. You may experience inside your chest. You might feel it in the back of your throat or in your temples. Listen to your pulse. I invite you to bring to mind an instance where you felt a tremendous amount of gratitude. Perhaps someone blessed you in an unexpected way. Perhaps you were touched by a kind word or deed. Perhaps you gave and you felt a sense of overwhelming gratitude and joy for that experience. Whatever that is, just begin to experience this emotion. You can see it in front of you, almost like you're watching a video or a movie playing in your mind's eye. Begin to feel that same feeling. And let's place that feeling in your heart. So much happiness, so much joy, ride on the waves of the beating of your heart, coursing throughout your entire body. Yes. Notice there's a new pulsing, a new frequency, a new actual vibration you can feel in your chest. Do you feel that? Excellent. You're creating coherence with your heart. Feeling in your heart, but allow the image just to float away. Returning your attention back to towards your heart. Feeling these vibrations beginning to make their way throughout your body. These are familiar pathways. Let's see if we can increase them. Taking a deep breath in, breathing in this gratitude, breathing in this feeling of expansion. Holding it in, just keep holding it. And gently releasing. Now let's turn our attention to you. What is something that you recognize you do well? Something that brings out the genius in you. Where is your genius? Go a little deeper. Some may be able to immediately connect into that genius. Others, we're going to back into it slowly. That's okay. Find the thing in your life. Find the personality trait. Find the skill, ability, understanding, knowledge. That feels connected to you. That feels full. Feels true. You may be an exquisite baker. You may be able to hold numbers in your head and move and manipulate them in such a way of genius. You may see patterns in nature around you. You may be a brilliant artist. You can bring anything to life that's in your head onto a canvas or a piece of paper in front of you. You You may be exceptionally kind. A genius with compassion. That genius that you have is unlike any other brilliance in this world because it's created by you. It moves through you. It takes your voice. You're special in that way. Accept your gift. Because the world needs it. The world needs you to express, to share, and to live your gift. The world's better when you do that. And we are grateful when you do that. With your hands still over your heart, perhaps with your eyes now closed, begin to breathe in gratitude for yourself. This is not from a place of ego. This is a place from divine connection. The divine that's inside of you, the pure potential, thanks you, celebrates your genius, celebrates your gift, celebrates your voice. Wow. Feel that gratitude shifting, moving, dancing now through you, around you. Bring it in. Dance in its frequencies. Let them resound throughout your entire body. Yes. You are sheer perfection. Breathing in that gratitude, take a deep inhale. Bring that in. Oh, that's so good. Now allow it to surf throughout the entire frequency, coursing through your body, through that heartbeat. Just feel it pulsating. Just let it go. Filling every crevice that feels thirsty, that feels disconnected or parched, that needs to remember the gravity of your goodness. Drinking that in. Take a deep inhale. Hold this breath in like you never want to let it go. I invite you now to bring your attention to your first energy center, your first chakra. It's at the base of your spine, the bowl of your hips. Feel the gentle pulsation of this first center and begin to send it your gratitude. Send gratitude to your first chakra. Gratitude to your first chakra. Filling it, watching it expand, watching it move in a different way. I invite you now to think, imagine, or feel a gorgeous ruby red color. As you're bringing in that gratitude into that first energy center, that first chakra, bring in that beautiful ruby red. Allowing that color to bring new life, new information, new connection into this grounding part of our physiology. Good. Good. Integrating this new information, blessing it, thanking it as it comes in. Now, with this red, seeing it pulsating through your entire first chakra area, I invite you now to slip your attention upward back to your heart. Noticing that red, that new information, still happening, moving, shifting, swirling, dancing, whatever it's doing in your physical body. See that red still present in your first energy center. And now with our attention in our fourth, our heart, begin to bring in a beautiful emerald green. Seeing this green move and sway, fill, pulsate, however it's interacting with your system, and bless your fourth, bless your heart. Good, good. Feeling the gratitude for you, for who you are in this world. Feeling gratitude for anything that you hold dear, anything that you find sacred or divine, anyone that you love, any opportunity that you have created or has been given to you. Bring in as much gratitude right now as you can. We can never have enough. Bringing that into your heart space. Beautiful. Now let's begin to harmonize our first and our fourth chakras. See your energy, see your blessing, see your love go to both of these energy centers. The first, the base of the spine, the fourth here, just out beside our actual beating heart. Good. Finding balance and harmony between these two. Putting your attention just above your head, right here. Just above your head, just outside of the body, not on top of your head. This is our 8th energy center, right here, sitting right above our head. Okay, so you're feeling this beautiful pulsation in your first and your fourth. Now connect to that top octave of the 8th. Blessing it, noticing it, thanking it. Let's bring our attention to the first. Breathing into the first. Beautiful. Let's bring our attention to the fourth, activating the fourth. Breathing in gratitude. Breathing in love. Breathing in peace. Shifting our attention now to the 8th above our head. Connecting to this integration. Feeling all 3 vibrate at once. Taking a deep inhale in, hold, hold, hold. Let it go, exhale it out. Good, good, good. Take another deep inhale in and hold. Feeling the activation of your first, your fourth, and your 8th. Allowing the silence to further connect you to this beautiful place of gratitude. Beginning to move, shift your physical body, coming back into this space and time. deep breath in, inhaling truth, letting it go, exhaling all that no longer serves. Take a deep inhale in, breathing in intention. Exhale out any limitations. Take another deep inhale in, bringing in creativity. Beautiful. Hold that in. I know you want to. I feel it. Good. And let it go. You are the creator of your world, of your reality. So beautiful. So beautiful. I feel like a couple of you want to do a really quick tune-in, so let's just check in with the rest of our energy centers. So we'll just flow through this next section. So just bringing your attention now back to your first energy center, bringing in more of that gorgeous red, floating in this red color. Good, good. Blessing this center, thanking this center for all that it does to help you move, ground, and align through this world. Moving your center of attention up now to the second energy center, your second chakra here in your belly. Bringing in a beautiful orange color. Bathing this second energy center in orange and gratitude. Orange and gratitude. Whatever color orange feels good to you today, and however much gratitude you can bring in. It doesn't matter what it's for. It's for you. It's for this center that blesses you, that helps you create, move through the world, nourish you, help you find merging. Beautiful. Shifting your attention now up into your solar plexus. Thinking, imagining, or feeling and bringing in a tremendously gorgeous yellow color. It could be a daffodil, it could be citrine, whatever yellow is good for you, bring in that yellow. Yes. Bringing in gratitude for all the desires that you have in your life, the integrity that you hold, the integration, the will, the power that you show up with in the world. So much gratitude and yellow. Beautiful. Shifting your attention now back into the place of your heart. Bringing in that green color, just bask in the green just for a moment. Oh, so much gratitude and love. Before we gently ascend up into our throat. This is our fifth energy center. Connecting with a gorgeous sky blue. Breathing in your truth. Breathing in gratitude for your voice in the world. Good. Blue. Gratitude. Blue. Gratitude. Now gently lifting your attention up to the area of your six. It's in the very center part of your brain. We call it our third eye. It's a seat of knowingness. Inviting in so much gratitude. And the color, indigo. It's a very quiet place. That still small voice. Like a whisper. Like a midnight sky. Whisper gratitude into this place of knowingness. Beautiful. Moving up towards your crown. It's the center of your head, the center of the very topmost part of our skull. Seat of 1,000-petal lotus. This is where we connect. We connect to everything. We are part of the all. Inviting in a brilliant violet color, flaming violet, Yes, good. Oh, that's so good. And gratitude. Your gratitude's almost superfluous because everything just is. But see if you can invite in gratitude. Good, good. Yes. There's a holy gratitude of love that exists here. Good. Now thinking, imagining, or feeling a brilliant white color coming into this 8th energy center, floating above your head. Beautiful. Just letting it dissolve. Excellent. Good. Taking a deep inhale in, breathing in gratitude for yourself. Appreciation for the life that you create every single day. The choices that you get to make. The opportunities you have to explore who you are right here, right now. Breathing in pure love. There's beautiful words written by Thich Nhat Hanh. He said, our true home is in the present moment. To live in the present moment is a miracle. The miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on the green earth in the present moment. To appreciate the peace and beauty that are available now. Peace is all around us, in the world and in nature. Peace is within us, in our bodies and our spirits. Once we learn to touch this peace, we will be healed and transformed. It is not a matter of faith, it's a matter of practice. Practicing feeling the feelings you want to experience in your life. Not waiting for them to show up tomorrow or the next day or next year once something happens. No, practice them right now. The most poignant feeling we can practice right now is gratitude. It activates the cosmos to you. Take a deep inhale in and hold. Then let it go. Wow, welcome back, my friends. How are you? How are you? Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Tell me how you're feeling. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to see where you are. I'd love to check in. Let me tell you a little bit about what the Bulls decided to do today, which we had a jumper. We really had a jumper. It scared me. Not scared, startled in a delightful way. And of course, the series we were really focusing on today is connecting with the heart. And that's really where we're going to live this week. Gratitude really extends in the heart. And we're going to be connecting it with some other centers and playing with those other energy centers, finding harmony and resonance between a variety of centers. So today was just a little tip of the iceberg on that one. So we're going to dive in and have some fun. But this little guy, the F that connects to our 4th chakra, our 4th energy center, was jumping. It actually collided with the bowl next to it. And I thought, how in the world did that happen? And then I remembered, y'all are here. Some really powerful, powerful stuff going on today. Really, really beautiful. So, oh goodness, Jeremy, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness, so many comments. So Alexa, yeah, we are in Tampa. You're going to be in Sarasota. Yeah, just a hop, skip, and a jump. Do we do live local events? No, we have not been, but I never say never by any stretch. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. We currently don't have anything planned, but it would be actually kind of fun to do. So I'll let y'all know because, you just never know. And thank you so much. I forgot that we had a landline. I forgot we had a house phone, and then it rang. Well, that was fun. That or the cats, they're wandering around rejoicing in the day. I think they are appreciating the cold air. But Lisa Nanda, you love the bowls. Yes, the first snow is nothing like what you're going to get in January, I can imagine. It's so true. So true. Hi, good morning, Tea Lady Nat. I see you. Dorothy, you haven't been baking recently. The waistlines are suffering. If you weren't such a good baker, then you wouldn't have these problems. I think as long as we live in joy, who cares, right? Good for you. Lisa Nanda, yes, I do live in Florida. We, after COVID, we actually relocated back here. I'm a Florida native, and we came back here and have been here ever since. And it's good to be here. So I think we need to start doing some live events here in Florida. So I will keep you all posted. Thank you for prodding that. Thank you for suggesting that. As my mother says, you have not because you ask not, right? So thank you for asking. Might just manifest some really cool things. So appreciate you asking. Yay. Yes, Lisa Nanda, gratitude rocks. Yes. Hey, Trevor, good morning from Nashville. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you. Good morning, Tea Lady Nat. Yes. Getting your sound bath fix for today. Hi, Maggie. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Victor. Good morning. Lisa Nanda, you're watching your heart dance on my ultrasound, and it's the most incredible thing ever to see your body alive like that. Isn't that amazing? The number of gallons that our heart pumps in a matter of minutes will blow your mind. It's the heart is so... It's such a powerful organ, but it's also such a powerful center. And it does that, it centers. I said that we would talk a little bit about this, the unstruck sound, the anahata chakra. So in Sanskrit, I just looked at my hair, holy moly. It's like I stuck my finger in a socket. It's all that electricity y'all are sending me. It's good. So this unstruck sound, if you don't know what it's actually called a yantra. A yantra is a visual representation of a sound. So you've probably heard the word mantra, right? So a mantra is a specific set of syllables that are brought together in certain patterns, utilizing aspects of silence and striking. So articulating, making a noise basically, so striking the silence versus living in the silence, that activate various frequencies within our physical systems. It's an ancient science that we understand brings different parts of our bodies into specific resonance. Okay, so that's mantra. Yantra is an actual picture of what some of these sounds are. So every sound has an image. The image of the anahata is actually that of a six-sided star. It's two triangles that come together, just like this. And so you can imagine if you were to bring two different triangles together, as soon as they merge or they come on top of each other, they actually begin to strike each other and they spin. And it's this spinning. Some of you may be familiar with the concept of the Merkaba. It's a very deep-seated topic. But that is what happens in this energy center. And so when you begin to activate these frequencies, you're actually activating, countering vibrational patterns that when you feel from your heart, you feel this joy, you feel this gratitude, you feel this love, it's almost as though your entire body opens. Physiologically, it is. You've got vasodilation happening. You've got this. It's a calming activation. Your brain releases chemicals that just everything feels good. Everything gets brighter, and that's just a function of a feeling. You can increase your immunity by increasing this feeling. The more you increase this feeling, especially gratitude, increasing gratitude will rewire your brain. The more you fire, the more you will rewire. And then it just becomes a natural state. You can walk around in this place of bliss, always. Always. Because that's what that's the pattern your body's created. It's what the great masters really showed us in a variety of ways. That's how we walk and manifest heaven on earth. Let heaven be in heaven. Also, let's let heaven be on earth too. That'd be a really nice place. So that's the idea of the unstruck sound. So Lisa, that is really cool that you were watching it dance, because that's what it does. Hi, Julia. Yeah, it's all good stuff. Yvonne, good morning, good morning. I hope you are well. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, it is pretty cool, Anita, isn't it? Chris. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you. So you had asked before, is this the same effect if over Wi-Fi versus being in person with bowls? Yes. So, yes. Wow, that's a very long answer that I just constructed in my brain. Let me see if I can break this down a little bit easier. So, energy exists beyond time and space, right? We perceive life to be what's solid in front of us. That is 0.00001% of what's actually going on. Okay? So if we look at the atoms, our atoms are made up of 99.999999, maybe one more 9, percent of nothing, of space, of potential. So matter, the stuff that we see around us, is only 0.0000001% of an atom. And that's at the atomic level. So atoms make up cells. Cells make up tissues. Tissues make up organs. Organs make up bodies. Right? So you can actually, if I remember this correctly, a quantum physicist explained to me that you can fit the entire universe, if you took out all of the space or the potential, the stuff that actually isn't there, if you took all of that out and only went with the 0.0000001%, you can collapse the entire universe into 5 marbles. So we're beyond matter. We're beyond signaling. We're beyond having to be local to have an affectation, an effect on anyone or anything else. Non-local communication is alive, well, and actually what happens all of the time. So it doesn't matter if we're sitting in the same room together. You will have a different experience if you sit in the same room together, because your body will firsthand experience vibrations. But that's only 0.0000001% of what you are taking in any given time. So I hope that begins to kind of answer that question. It's a great question. So good. Thank you for asking that. I love that question, Chris. Lisa. Yeah, or Liz. Sorry, Lisa. Good grief. My brain. Hi. And good morning, evening, afternoon. Yes, from Toronto. As always, I'm feeling happy and grateful for spending time with Charlene and others in the community. Yes, we're glad you're here too, Liz. You've been experiencing difficult and sad feelings, emotions, and thoughts for a while. So you know that listening and experiencing will be... Sorry, sometimes the comments flip up and down. Helping, and others in the community it's going to be healing for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know why? Because you've also created that intention. You started to open yourself up to allow for whatever vibration. You don't have to know what that vibration is, right? Whatever vibration that you need, that you want, that you know on a deep level would benefit you in some way. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate that, Liz. Dorothy. Yep, look at Dorothy. She's sending plum cakes and love and healing thoughts. You guys are amazing. Liz, it's not about me as much as it is about the community, right? We all get to hold space together. It's a function of being able to come together and hold space, because we do. Life brings us challenges, ups, downs. It's how we move through and dance with these challenges that ultimately is what we wind up manifesting, how we're creating our life. So we see you, we love you. You got this. I believe in you. Oh. Yay, 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 yay. Michelle, oh my goodness, Michelle, it's so good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, timing is perfect, as always. Oh, we are blessed that you are here as well. I'm glad that you are here. Hi, City. Rich rising to you too, my friend. So glad that you were joining us. Yeah, Lisa Nanda, yeah, Thich Nhat Hanh, such a brilliant, brilliant thinker, author, soul. Cecilia. Hi, Cecilia. So many tears. Oh, good. Thank you for the opportunity to grow. Thank you for stepping up and choosing the growth. Thank you for stepping up and choosing yourself, choosing yourself your time today. That's huge. That's you. That's you. That's so beautiful. And you know, when you cry, you change your physiology. So this past week I was part of it's the world's largest study on meditation ever. It's amazing. It's 1,000 people that were being studied at one time. And they were collecting all different kinds of specimens, from like mitochondrial cheek swabs and height and weight and blood pressure, and they actually did blood and urine and stool and everything. They were looking at the microbiome. I mean, they were looking at everything. They did EKGs and all kinds of incredible metrics that they're using. And it's a study is in conjunction with UC San Diego. So the leading research institute in the world on a variety of things, but one of which is also meditation. But one of the things they had us collect were tears, emotional tears. But we had to note if our tears were captured with and produced when our eyes were closed versus when our eyes were open. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, because apparently when we cry with our eyes open, there's a different, the chemical construction of the tears is different than when we cry with our eyes closed. Just totally random. Thought I'd share that with you. And I'm gonna research more about that one, because that's pretty darn cool. So good for you, Cecilia. Way to change 3D matter. So good. Jane, wow, that was powerful. Good. Oh, look at your lightning bolt. Woo! Antonia, hi, much gratitude to you. Thank you so much, and to you as well. It was amazing. You loved every second. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Good. Esther, it was amazing. Oh, yay, your dolphins and unicorns and hearts and stars and sparkly hearts. So good. Yes. Well, it's interesting because this today is all about you, right? So you were saying this is amazing, but let me just reflect back. You're amazing. Y'all are amazing. That was you. This was not coming into congruency with anything else happening in the world and like preparing for an event or, stepping more into an aspect of what. No, this was you being grateful for you, to you, which makes the world better. So amazing. Chrissy, it was so helpful. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Allison, grateful and loved and safe to live creatively. I love that feeling. Yes, you are. You are all of those, and you are seen. Karen, you're feeling amazing, energized, and full. Oh, good, so good. Danielle, wowzer, I finally know what it likes to be grounded. Trust me, I get it. Oh, I'm glad that was amazing for you. Oh, I'm glad that we were able to speak to your heart and soul. Yeah, well, we were just reflecting back what's already in you. So keep going. You got this, and we love you, and we're here for you. So, Jaybird, you beautiful healing. Oh, good job for you. High five, sister. Man, that was your healing. You did that. Yes, Anita. Thank you. Yes, of course, you felt thankful. So awesome. You loved it. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that, Anita. I'm so glad you were here. Welcome. Dorothy, wonderful. Just what your nervous system and soul were needing. Harmonizing, balancing, calming. Yeah. There's a lot happening in the world, especially coming into the holidays. So I think we can all get a little more grounded and balanced, right? I know my nervous system can handle that, so I appreciate you saying that. Jaybird, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. Liz, yeah, what a beautiful, powerful, and amazing words and message from Thich Nhat Hanh. I know he's fantastic. And, it's one of these things that I believe that everyone has different words to say the same thing, which is basically all we're always saying at any time. We're saying one of two things. We're either saying love or fear. So anytime that we're saying something that's moving us towards a place of love, to me, it's so powerful. And whilst they may not be the same words that I would say, or maybe how I would codify it, it doesn't matter because we're all moving together. We're all just walking home. There was this really beautiful quote this morning I read, and it's something about, like, why would I worry about obtaining enlightenment? We're all just walking home. It's pretty powerful. It's like when we can let go of that and just be grateful for the now moment and just practice being grateful for the now moment. That's actually probably when you really master life, and you can do things like walk on water. So his words are so brilliant, and they remain with us eternally, which is so nice. Jane, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That means the world. And Serenity, I saw a donation pop up as well. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Amy from Ireland. Hi, my Irish lass. So good to see you. What part of Ireland are you in? One of our favorite countries, obviously. Lovely way to reset the afternoon of, sorry, sometimes it jumps, of cold and wet here. Yeah, 'tis a season, right? Oh, that's so cool. Jane, thank you. Very, very much gratitude to you as well. Liz, to everyone in the community here, I wish you peace, love, music, dancing, singing, joy, and laughter in your life. Such a good, oh, that's so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you for expressing that to everyone. Suzanne, it was so lovely. You remembered an almost forgotten memory when you were 6, when another child I didn't know did something immensely kind for me, and it filled my heart and my whole body with gratitude. What a lovely feeling. It's incredible. Remember those acts of kindness, no matter how small they are, they live forever, either in our hearts or in someone else's. That's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Cecilia, yep, the Merkaba and Metatron, yep. I think I should probably do a series on those because those are some of my favorite topics. Jeanette, thank you for the beautiful healing session. My pleasure. Thank you for bringing your beauty to this session today, your healing energy. And I'm so glad that it reciprocated back to you as well. Victor, thank you so much for your donation, my friend. Thanks, Victor. Sarah, you feel happy. Gratitude always made me feel good and happy. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I always connect with gratitude for nature, good. For my friends, yeah. For my home, But this is the first time that I connect and feel gratitude for myself, for my gifts, for my power, just for me being me. Yes, yes. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, it's my pleasure. You know what? This is Sarah. It's you. This is why other people get to feel so amazing. Is because of you. We sometimes forget that, right? So, but it's the receiving of that love back to ourselves, that gratitude. So thank you for sharing that. I love it. Hi, Yindi. It's nice to meet you. I'm so glad you were here. I'm glad you thought it was beautiful. Thank you for being here. Hi, Linnea. Grateful for the community, and I'm grateful for you too, my friend. Thank you. Thanks for saying hello. It's nice to see you. Allison, does a sound vibrate as intended with headphones? Yep, I seem to get more emotions, less vibrations. So it depends on your headphones. There are certain headphones than with your speaker. Yeah, there are certain headphones that actually have different range of speaking of what frequencies they will vibrate or resonate. So depending on what earphones or earbuds or ear headphones you actually use, would actually elicit different vibrations that your body will be able to pick up. So my favorites to use, they're called Bear Dynamic. I think it's what is it, Jeremy? DT. Look, they're on the side of take off your headphones. They're the ones we use here all the time. DT77 Pro. 770 Pro. So Bear Dynamic DT770 Pro. And we use the Mac Daddy. There's 3 different varieties. We use the full studio version, which is the 250 ohms, because it has the broadest range of, these headphones have the broadest range of frequencies that they allow you to bring in and feel. And we do that because we do, when I'm mixing music, I'm mixing specifically to make sure that we're bringing out specific frequencies that elicit different healing responses in the body. And some of these frequencies you can't hear. But the cool thing about these headphones is that they actually put out down to 5 hertz frequencies. The human ear can only hear down to maybe 20. Some of us can hear down to like 16 hertz. But there's frequencies that are lower than where we can hear that actually elicit healing responses into our bodies. And they're called ELFs, or extremely low frequencies. And some of them, like 12 hertz, will stimulate the vagus nerve. Well, if you have just little earbuds, they're not designed to go that low. So without knowing what type of earphones you're using, and I'll be honest, I don't know all of the specs of every single earphones that are out there. I'm not sure what it is that you would be healing. So it might be something interesting for you to look up to see, whoa, what are the sound frequencies of this particular earphone, earbud, or headphones that you're using. So yeah, it's a bit of a technical, nerdy kind of science over here too. But the other thing to remember is that no matter what you actually hear, what's coming out, what's coming through, what you're resonating with is frequencies, whether your ear hears it or not, that you on an atomic, a very, very subtle level, that 0.0000001% is actually vibrating. So don't worry too much about that, but have fun playing and exploring to see what's better for you, to see if you prefer wearing headphones, or to see if you prefer with the speakers, because the speakers on your computer, which might be a little different than my speakers on the computer, they're different than studio speakers. They're all different. You probably have a different experience in your car. Just play around and see what's good for you. There's a whole science to this that if you want to talk more offline, just send me a direct message. Just pop over to the teacher's page and you can message me directly, and I'm happy to chat about any of that. Only because there are so many tangents I could go off on right now, but let me know how I can best serve you, because I'd be happy to do that. So, Liz, you said, Lisa Nando, with regards to the cold weather that you're experiencing, only 6 more months until warm weather. Yeah, I love it. Y'all just come to Florida. The Tears chemicals, makeup changes, being kindness and gifts. Today was relaxing and serene and amazing. Beautiful commentary too. Thanks so much. It's my pleasure. Sandy, thank you for your kind words. Thank you for being here. Cecilia, yeah, of course, I'm happy to read each of the comments. It's my pleasure. I'm grateful for you too. Allison, thank you for the knowledge and love. Of course, I'm happy to pass on. I mean, we're always learning, right? And I always appreciate too, knowledge goes both ways. So it's may we continue to pursue, grow, and expand. Lisa Nanda, yeah, y'all have to come to Florida. Just let me know. Let me know when. Yendi, your generosity and thoughtfulness is very much appreciated. Thank you for your kind words. That is very generous. That is very kind. Thank you. Just feeling that gratitude. Thank you. Lisa Nanda, who was a researcher leading the study, or the department at UCSD? Yeah, so it's Himmel. What is Dr. Himmel's last name? What is it? Patel. It's Dr. Himmel Patel from UCSD and Dr. Joe Dispenza. So Joe is the one who facilitates the work, and Patel, or Himmel and his other crew. There's also a Dr. Toby. Those were the 2 main researchers. But they had a team of, gosh, dozens of researchers. To coordinate that amount of collection in 1 week, it was unreal. And we're actually still tracking. So I have a Garmin on. Y'all know I don't wear these things, but so it's kind of cool. Dorothy, you watched a video of him being interviewed by Danica Patrick last night. Love it. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thank you, Jeremy, for putting that in about Dr. Himal Patel. And yep, there you go. So it's all there. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for spending your time. Thank you for investing your energy and being here. Thank you to all my friends over on YouTube as well. Hi, Elise. I read your comments earlier. Thank you so much. I also, Giovanni, hi. Good to see you. Hi, and Marissa. Thank you so much for your kind words. I'm glad that you find the voice soothing. The bowls are pretty amazing. They're such wonderful friends. Great ways to tap in and find new ways to be. So I'm glad you're here. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. for part 2 of our 4-part gratitude series. Tomorrow, Jeremy, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday, so it's at 9 a.m. and it's, what is the subject on? He's looking it up. I'm still in this meditative bliss state. I don't know what happens later. I'm just thinking about right now. So tomorrow, it's gratitude for family and heritage. Yes. Oh, that one's going to be a good one. Oh, I'm excited about that one. Sometimes I know during the holidays that can be a source of angst or anticipatory dread. But the reality is that if it weren't for family and heritage, you wouldn't be you. And today, we know how much we love ourselves. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper tomorrow. Finding even more gratitude and release around anything that might otherwise try to throw us off center during this beautiful time of year. So I hope you'll join us. We'll be back again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Every day this week, we're here in the mornings. Wednesday, I will tell you, will be a little bit earlier. It's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday. But then on Thursday, on here, American Thanksgiving, we'll be back at 9 a.m. So I hope you'll join us. I'll look forward to seeing you then. And until then, know how very loved you are and how very grateful I am that you are you. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Be well. Sat Nam.